Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Hello and welcome to the property news on Magic Bricks Now, India's first property channel. I'm Amata Balachandra. Let's take a look at the top headlines at this hour. Trouble mounts for Maple Group accused of misleading home buyers. CMD Sachin Agarwal, who had advertised homes in Pune for 5 lakh rupee, is allegedly still absconding. Meanwhile, home buyers queue up outside Maple office for refunds. Magic Bricks Now finds out if there is more than what meets the eye. Trouble for real estate major Supertech. Greater Noida Authority asks Supertech to seal 1,009 flats in Zar complex in Greater Noida for flouting construction permit norms. However, Supertech says they have not violated any rules. Cheer for pedestrians in Mumbai. BMC's comprehensive mobility plan, more walker-friendly, focuses on linking the railway station to an elevated bus terminal. Magic Bricks Now, as always, gets you exclusive details. Also on the show, cheer for Mumbaikars. The ambitious bullet train project that will connect Ahmedabad to Mumbai will now also go underwater. Yes, now travel undersea from Thane to Virar. Straight up to our top story, more trouble for Pune-based developer Maple Group. The CMD, Sachin Agarwal, is allegedly still absconding. Meanwhile, home buyers who paid 1,000 rupee to book the 5 lakh rupee homes are still queuing up outside the company's office for refunds. The Maple Group ran into trouble for allegedly misleading home buyers by advertising one-bedroom homes costing 5 lakh rupee each as a part of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. The police have alleged that Maple Group started registrations by promising low-cost homes but did not mention the area, thus misleading people. The Economic Offences Wing of the Pune Police Crime Branch is still investigating the case. Meanwhile, our correspondent Ruchi Deshpande reporting from Pune gets us the latest on the case.
About 1,500 applicants who had gone in for Maple Housing's houses worth 5 lakh rupees each in the outskirts of Pune have been refunded by the Maple Group itself on today. Now remember that this is the second day since the Maple Group's founder Sachin Agarwal was sent a notice by the Economic Offences Wing of Pune in order to come and clear all charges from him. Remember that he had offered houses in the outskirts of Pune worth 5 lakh rupees each, and he had done so under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Now remember, we told you yesterday that this was declared illegal and incorrect by the chief of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana as well as the MHADA chief, and Maple was asked to be produced before the Pune EOW. Now what we further learned from EOW is that the bank account, which is the Bank of Maharashtra account that Maple has already been frozen by the Pune EOW, and the EOW has also written 2 other banks in order to shut or freeze the rest of their accounts. What EOW also said that amongst the 20,000 applications that were received by Maple, about 15,000 of them were purely online. Now, while these 1,500 people who manually filled their forms were refunded today, it remains to be seen whether those people who were applied online were reimbursed. What we further learn is that the EOW had also sent a notice for the Maple chief Sachin Agarwal to be presented before them, but no response has come forward from Maple. In fact, we also learned that the Maple Group had submitted a notice, a press release of sorts, last night, where they clarified that they will refund all the money to the people and try to clear all charges off them.
Meanwhile, Magic Bricks Now did try to get in touch with Sachin Agarwal of the Maple Group but received no response from him. We also reached out to the Maharashtra government, the officers of MHADA and those who look after projects under the PMAY or Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana scheme. They too did not respond to our queries. Meanwhile, Ruchi caught up with some of the home buyers who had booked homes in the Maple Group scheme. Listen into what they had to say.
मेरा एक छोटा सा पत्रे का झोपड़ा है, 2 लड़के उसमें परिवार नहीं रह सकता है, इसलिए फ्लैट लेने का बहुत इच्छा थी, लेकिन अभी इच्छा नहीं पूरी हो सकती है।
सरकार हमारे लिए कुछ कर रही है, लेकिन एक्चुअली सरकार के नाम पे सब फ्रॉड है।
इन्होंने मुख्यमंत्री साहब ने अगर फर्स्ट लाइन में इतना फोटो छपा है तो दूसरे दिन इन्होंने क्यों नहीं बताया कि हमारी सरकारी योजना नहीं है, हमारा गलत फोटो छपा है? क्या वो पेपर नहीं पढ़ते? यहाँ एक छोटा से छोटा आदमी पेपर पढ़ के आता है, तो उनके क्या पीए वगैरह कोई पेपर नहीं पढ़ता है?
कल से इनका सचिन अग्रवाल जो मेपल का चेयरमैन है वो कल से लापता है। तो हमारी सब हम जितने भी हम ग्राहक हैं जिन्होंने भी यहाँ पे पैसे इन्वेस्ट किए हैं, हम लोग बस यही एक आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि आपके माध्यम से सचिन अग्रवाल को जल्दी से जल्दी पुलिस अपने हिरासत में ले ले।
मैंने ये उम्मीद से एप्पल घर में फ्लैट बुक किया था कि जन सामान्य के लिए घर लेना पॉसिबल नहीं होता, तो इनका जो एड देख के मैं 5 लाख का इसलिए बुक किया। लेकिन उनकी उम्मीद थी कि मेरी भी उम्मीद थी कि मुझे मिलना चाहिए था, लेकिन उनकी उम्मीद के हिसाब से नहीं हुआ है। लेकिन हर लोग ऐसे सोच रहे कि 5 लाख में मिलता है, इसलिए उन्होंने बुक किया था, लेकिन नहीं मिला। तो हम ये मैपल ग्रुप से नाराज हैं।
We booked our online, but they are telling we are not returning now your money. The online who had booked online, they are online returning revert.
From Pune to Delhi now, where home buyers' protests have forced the government to get tough on project delays after Amrapali Supertech Limited has now landed in a soup over its Greater Noida project. ZAR, the Great Noida Industrial Authority, has asked the company to seal 1,009 flats and villas at the project, citing large-scale violation of the sanctioned plan. Our reporter Deepa Rana caught up exclusively with Supertech chairman R.K. Arora. Listen into what he had to say.
There is no violation in the regulations. We built the all houses as per the approved plan, but there is a gap because we have applied in 2014 for the additional FAR. And as per the policy of UP government, they are liable to give us the sanction within 60 days of the applications. But because they have not given the sanction within 60 days, then as per the bylaws, it treat as a deemed sanctions. So there is no violation in the sanction. Now the matter comes to the charges. Because as per the policy, we need to deposit the charges for the additional FAR and density. We have asked so many times with the authority to give us the demand letter. We are ready to deposit the charges. They have given us the notice, give us the your reply within 30 days, and we have given our reply. Then there is no violation. We have got the deemed sanction in 2015, and we are regularly asking from the authority the demand, whatever we need to pay. So we have just given our answers, give us the demand as soon as possible so that we can pay to the authority.
But the authority is saying that you have clearly violated the norms on terms of the action plan which you have got approved, and the one that you've started building doesn't match. If you say that yes, I had it approved and I had applied for it in 2014, what were the charges of this purchasable FAR? If for 60 days the authority did not reply to you, what kind of an action were you taking on your side to get a response from the authority?
Okay, first of all, I need to clear you again. There is no violation in the building regulations, but as far as their charges is concerned, we are supposed to make their charges after giving us the demand. We are regularly asking the demand for the additional purchasable FAR, but they have not given us the demand. That's why this is only the matter.
But there was a construction happening without getting a response from the Greater Noida Authority. Is it true?
No, not at all. We have got the approved plan earlier in 2008. We got the approval plan of 844 unit. But as far as the additional area is concerned, again I am telling you, additional area and additional density is concerned, we need to pay the additional charges. So we were just waiting to take the demand letter from the authority. We are again asking, give us the demand letter. We are ready to pay as per the regulation, within the regulation, not outside the regulation. That's why I am telling you, we are within the permissible limit of the FAR and density.
All right, Supertech's chairman there claiming that they did not violate any norms. Of course, on Magic Bricks now, we'll keep a close eye on both the cases very closely for you. The government, meanwhile, has finally had to take note of rampant project delays in the Delhi NCR region. After the Amrapali issue that Magic Bricks now relentlessly pursued, the Noida Authority has now formed a special committee to address the grievances of home buyers. But home buyers say mere lip service is not enough. Our reporter Deepa Rana caught up with a couple of home buyers. Listen in.
I have been joined by a few home buyers who have been facing delays from different builders and have invested their hard-earned money into the projects and are still waiting in vain for possession. Gaurav, I'll start with you. How long has it been that you've booked a project, and how much have you invested in your project?
So I have booked the project in 2009, and it's been 6 years now since my money is invested. I mean, it was going through a construction linked payment plan, but because of the delayed construction, it's been stuck ever since.
Who is the builder and how much money have you invested? What sort of a project was there? How many home buyers were stuck with you in this project?
Okay. So the builder is Today Homes and Infrastructure, and the project is Kings Park in Greater Noida. And there are around more than 200 people who have invested their money in the project.
How much money?
So for my flat, I paid 32.5 lakhs for a 3 BHK. And I'm paying a monthly EMI of around rupees 25,000, out of which 16,000 is only the interest part that is getting adjusted. And the balance 8,000 is against the principal. So my family has to make a lot of compromises in order to, settle this EMI.
You have booked a flat in JP. Where is the project? How many home buyers are stuck, and what is the situation right now?
Yeah, I have booked a flat in JP Aman. It's in sector 151, Noida, and I bought it in 2010, and now it's almost. They promised to deliver it in 2012, but only a year back they sent a letter that due to some financial reason they'll be able to deliver that flat in November 2016. But now they're saying they will take at least 3 years more now. I'm paying almost 30,000 as EMI. I have taken a 30 lakh 30 lakh loan, and I'm paying a 30,000 EMI per month, out of which similar case with Gaurav, that only the principal amount is somewhere around 8,000. And what is the basic thing is that the unit in which I have bought, there is no work going on in that. No labor. Whenever I have visited, no labor is there, and I think they will not be able to deliver that project even after 3 years. The way JP is sending letters and then promising, I don't think my money is all lost. I'm saying I'm just lost. Okay, major reason I can say कि मतलब मेरे बहुत सारे important काम रुके हुए हैं उसकी वजह से.
You've been facing project delays and everything. What sort of project delays have you faced? Which project is it? How many home buyers stuck, and what is the investment that you have put in?
I'm into Amrapali Dream Valley project, which is one of the biggest project in Noida extension. So when I bought the project, it was almost, a few towers were almost completed, and they said, sir, this would be completed within 2 months, or maybe few said 6 months, and that also in the worst case scenario I've added 6 months more into that, and then it is being now 2.5 years where I have given my 90% of the amount. So similar to Gaurav and Anu, I'm paying same 35,000 of EMI as well as 25,000 of rent. There are other projects which is people are facing the same, whether it's Centurion Park, whether it's Dream Valley
project of Amrapali, yes, in Noida extension.
Around 100
acres of land they have used to make this project. और वहाँ पर 5-6 हज़ार यूज़र्स से ज़्यादा फ्लैट्स हैं. इतने सारे टावर हैं कि उन्होंने हमने जब बाई किया था तब हमने 18वें फ्लोर तक बनना था, और अभी वो 26 फ्लोर तक मतलब उसका आ गया है कि बनेगा. मैंने 2012 में बुक किया था, 30 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट कर दिया उसमें. आई हैव ऑलरेडी पेड 80% ऑफ अमाउंट, और वो मुझे मिशन कम्प्लीशन के नाम पे मेरे से और पैसा मांग रहे हैं. मैं EMI भी दे रहा हूँ, रेंट भी दे रहा हूँ, और आजकल इतना महंगा है तो फिर.
Have you tried to talk to the authorities, the Noida Authority, the Greater Noida Authority, or any kind of NCDRC or something to actually highlight your issues with?
Yeah, sure. We did that. 10 days back also few people of my group went to that place. they did not have any clear answers. They all are somewhere like a political kind of answers. I think in Noida Authority Sector 33 they went to that place. I don't remember the exact location of that, but they went to that authority. Few officials came into place, but their answers are very politically. We will talk to them, we'll look into that, we have sent some notices, but that actually really doesn't work for the home buyers.
The Greater Noida Authority has cancelled 1,000 flats of Supertech, and they have also, the Noida Authority has also set up a panel to actually probe and check builders. This includes Amrapali as well. So when a Noida authority or any authority sets up a panel, brings in certain kinds of committee, is that a solution or is that enough for the home buyer?
That is not a solution. That is not a solution. Sealing the flats. See, we have invested our money and the intention was to actually live in the flats. You know, we are not investors. We are actual customers who want to live in our flats. So sealing the flats doesn't help. Okay, we are living in rented accommodation. So, I mean, how sealing of flats will help?
मैं तो ये बोलूँगा कि कमेटी तो कुछ नहीं करेगी, लेकिन उन्होंने लैंड ही कैसे दे दिया उनको प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए कि जो अथॉरिटी से क्लियर नहीं था, जैसे डिफ़ॉल्टर बिल्डर थे आम्रपाली जैसे, तो कमेटी तो बिल्कुल हेल्प नहीं करेगी। और ये लोग सिर्फ अब बिल्डर को बोलेंगे तो बिल्डर सील कर देगा, वो प्रोजेक्ट नहीं बनाएगा, अल्टीमेटली सफ़र हम लोग होंगे। क्या गवर्नमेंट कोई एक्शन करेगी कि जो इनकम्प्लीट प्रोजेक्ट हैं उनको हेल्प करने के लिए, अगर वो फाइनेंशियली इतने कैपेबल नहीं है अब कि वो पूरा कर पाएँ? तो जो नया लॉ बना है, क्या उसमें ऐसा अमेंडमेंट है कि अगर बिल्डर नहीं बना पा रहा है कोई फ्लैट तो गवर्नमेंट उसे टेक ओवर करके बनाएगी?
And in absence of a real estate regulator, or in the seed stage which the real estate regulator is right now, what is the solution that the government is offering to the home buyers so that they do not suffer in future?
Cheer coming in for Mumbaikars. Mumbai's Kurla railway station is all set for a makeover. The station will be the first to benefit from the BMC's comprehensive mobility plan, which focuses on linking the railway station to an elevated bus terminal. In fact, the civic body is ready with a pedestrian-friendly mobility plan for the entire city. Remember, Magic Bricks Now had told you earlier that such a plan was in the works. And as usual, my colleague Disha Shah got us this exclusive report on BMC's plans.
Walking outside Kurla railway station in Mumbai certainly seems to be an obstacle course, but this is set to change as Mumbai civic body BMC is working on a comprehensive mobility plan for you and me. The plan which aims to make the whole city pedestrian friendly by focusing on railway stations first, by focusing on improving pedestrian friendly movement outside railway stations, and Kurla is the first station to be benefited from this plan. As you can see right here, that on one side of the road, the entire stretch is occupied by hawkers, and on the other side the area is congested by auto rickshaws, which makes movement very difficult for a person who chooses to walk. So this won't be the case anymore, as BMC is planning to construct an elevated bus terminal linked to the Kurla railway station. So with this, it will make movement very easy and very accessible for a person who chooses to travel from one place to another. And not only Kurla, but BMC has also targeted other two important junctions in the city of Mumbai, which is Andheri and Dadar. With this, it aims to improve connectivity across the whole city of Mumbai. And the action plan for the same is already ready, is what we know from BMC officials. They also tell us that the plan has been sent to the corporation, who is currently reviewing the final plan, and tenders for the same will be floated in the next 2 months, and construction for the for the elevated bus terminal is likely to begin in 6 months from now, which is October this year. And lastly, BMC not only targets just these three junctions, but BMC's target is to undergo makeover for at least 20 such railway stations in the city of Mumbai. This is Disha Shah for Magic Bricks Now.
Alright, good news definitely that 20 railway stations of Mumbai to get a makeover by 2034. We keep a close watch on that for you here on Magic Bricks Now. Moving on to the much awaited Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train. If you're amongst those who is waiting to hitch a ride on the speed monster once it's operational, there is some more surprise in store for you. Get ready to travel underwater now. Now, Thane Creek to Virar will be connected with undersea tunnels. The 21-kilometer stretch, authorities say, will be covered in a matter of 3 to 4 minutes. But Well, you might have to wait to travel on this one-of-a-kind underwater delight just a little longer. Construction work is slated to begin only by 2018 and operations by 2024. Once complete, of course, ambitious bullet train project that connects Mumbai to Ahmedabad will span 508 kilometers. The estimated total cost of the project is around a whopping 98,000 crore rupee. Let's also quickly take a look at what else is making news in the property market.
The real estate sector has built inventory that can last for up to 3 years, says a report by India Ratings and Research. As per the report, inventory in the first half of 2015-2016 has increased as compared to 2014-2015 and 2011-2012 due to the falling sales figures. With the passage of the Real Estate Regulatory Act 2016, the sector is expected to get more transparency, which will boost the confidence of the home buyers. But it is unlikely that the Act will contribute to improvement in sales during fiscal 17, since the bill won't affect the sales price and the economic growth. High property prices have resulted in the weakening of sales, since the end users cannot afford to buy highly priced properties. The Delhi International Airport Limited, or DIAL, which is a subsidiary of GMR Infra, has shortlisted bidders to develop a retail complex on around 23 acres of land at the Delhi airport. DIAL has initiated a two-stage international competitive bidding process, wherein the first stage of the bidding process was initiated in November 2015 and the second process was initiated in April 2016. The shortlisted financial bidders are expected to submit the details of upfront payment and revenue sharing formula soon. ICICI Venture, which is India's largest domestic private equity fund, has concluded the first closing of its fourth private equity fund, which is approximately $190 million from global investors. The total size of the India Advantage Fund Series 4 is $500 million. The company plans to invest immediately after the first round of closure. The fund is a sector-agnostic fund that will scout for investments in the range of $20 to $25 million. Earlier, the company had deployed $1.7 billion in private equity, $625 million in real estate, and $1 billion in special situations through AION in a strategic alliance with Apollo Global Management in the US. Bureau Report, Magic Bricks Now.
That, of course, brings us to the end of the property news. Stay with Magic Bricks Now for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magic Bricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.